Hello and welcome everyone to another Let's Play with the developers. My name is Raycoms and I'm here with Sam Adams and we're two of the main developers of Minecolonies, and we're live here on the Patreon server again, where we'll be doing HellColonies. And the last time, not sure if you remember, we logged off in the overworld trying to get some clay, and now we got phantoms around us. Fun, I love phantoms. I hope people are going to sleep soon-ish. And we're trying to get around here to get our stuff sorted out. Could I get a backpack for all this stuff here? Ooh, that's some nice extra space I hadn't expected. I was expecting the backpack size as the Mineshaft and monsters. Now we got a... Phantoms are always fun. I love phantoms. That's why I made a mod to turn off phantoms even. Now you can't do that with data packs as well, apparently.
Really? That's interesting. Didn't know that.
Yeah, it seems to be like a world rule you can do. Like in which dimension phantoms spawn.
Specifically for those, yeah.
Yeah, for custom dimensions specifically. So, hi there, John. Hi there, Dextroxing. Yeah, it's in the world settings. It can be. So I haven't ported the mod any further yet. I think Raven wanted to port it for it. I was like, okay, if you want to, but might be good for an exercise, and not much more than that. Although it is still. You could make an easy data pack mod that does the same thing, probably, for just all dimensions.
Yeah.
Although I still like it still makes sense to be like in a mod category or data pack category or something like that to be downloadable, because most people don't know how data packs work. And most people will never use them, right?
Yeah.
It's only a few people know how to use data packs, and they can make then kind of like add-on mods, sort of.
The data pack is kind of like modding for modders who don't know Java.
Yeah, it's basically modding for web developers. No hate, please. No hate, please. But it's modding for web developers.
Yeah, essentially. Anyone else could just write normal Java mods.
Yes. It is also not significantly easier than Java mods, to be honest.
No, it's you kind of just have a different syntax, and you are more limited in what you can do.
Yeah, significantly. Yes, exactly.
So, it's like modding on Bedrock.
Yeah, it's basically like modding on Bedrock, but you have like a few additional mods, which API you can use additionally. So the limit doesn't depend on Mojang, but on what developers want you to be able to do with their mods, basically. More clay. I was doing a little bit of a fix run today. I finally fixed this rendering issue of the colors in the hiring UI, where sometimes if you hire a builder, everything is yellow.
Oh yeah, I know that.
And in some other UIs, everything is green. Now it's funny again. Mojang made like a text builder where you can put a lot of text elements inside. And it seems on the first view, okay, you just put all your elements in the side and then you build. No. All the elements will be appended to a first element, instead of like that being the default, a first element being set or something like this. Now the first element you put inside becomes the parent element for all others and overrides their style parameters. Yay! So I just put an empty parameter with an empty style inside and it works. Then there was a relatively funny bug where people couldn't enable things in the UI. Like if you have not all resources to fulfill things in the request AI and you fulfill one, a bunch of the others will randomly enable and disable. Because when you fulfill, it disables the button and it doesn't actively enable it again. So if you have all items in it, all will be enabled, which is why we often don't notice it in dev. But if you have not all items, you notice it. Or a relatively easy fix as well. There was something else request related, which was a little bit borked, which I also fixed. Here we go. More clay. More clay. Here we go. How are we on clay? Now we still need more clay because we don't have any clay in the nether and we still take a while until we get a crusher. Let me get a little bit further, get a bit more clay. And I was currently just building the sandstone, the Space Wars University from level 1 to level 2 because someone had problems with it. But it's just in general, it takes ages. Because there's a lot of blocks to place.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the players had that weird bug of desyncing the resource list, and that's why they thought everything, like, that's what I believe. I think the building said it was at 100% X%, Y%, even though it wasn't. Because of some reason, the requests, the calculation of the building requirements was intercepted. I didn't figure it out fully yet, why that is happening. When I was watching the episode of Dire, I noticed that it happened when in the middle of the calculation night was happening, or in the middle of the calculation a builder would... So in that case it was in the middle of the calculation night happened, so the calculation was stopped and not restarted because the AI was reset and it noticed it had things already done. So I'm currently thinking that maybe if something intercepts the calculation of resource requirements just in the middle of the calculation, that might lead to those weird things.
Yeah, could be.
So that's currently the lead I have on this. Oh, that sounds like you're having to give the miner a lot of cobblestone. The first layers are not cobble. Yeah, it's also something we have to, I don't know, have like, I don't know, some way so that the miner consumes a fill block that maybe the player selects or so. Have a resource selection UI in the miner that selects a block that it will use for filling, and then you can adjust that depending on your colony needs. Hi Carl, how you doing? Is what I'm currently thinking might be the best way. And by default it's cobble, and then people can select whatever they want. Matching the current block surrounding the block sounds good in the first look, but then what do you do if it's air? And it's quite often air. Like there's no block surrounding it, or there's an ore surrounding it, or there are planks surrounding it, or I don't know. Taking the block surrounding it would be very complex to not make it really enraging. Okay, I gotta give my... Okay, let's include ores. Okay, now it's selecting planks because it found a plank around it. Okay, we have to say things that are not stone ore tag, but now it's some rare stone that happens only here and there.
Yeah, that's difficult.
So I think just a selection in the UI is probably the easiest way to go with it. Having it selectable in the building. So, which would be actually a nice starter task, to be honest.
Yeah.
Here. We have to write down those. We had like now a few nice starter tasks. And I think we completely forgot which ones it was. Let me write that down. Do I have my to-do list? Infinite to-do list. So, starter task. Minor, allow player UI select a block instead. These days you said another thing as a nice initial task. Do you remember what it was?
I was just thinking about that. It was not sure. It was during yesterday's stream, I think.
Yes, we thought about that during yesterday's stream. But I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, me neither. It was something simple.
Yes, it was something simple. But something that's like enough work.
Did I maybe write it to you?
Maybe PM it to me? I'm not sure. Play. But what was it? It was something nice. Choopy.
Yeah.
Here we go. Is it something related to research? I don't think it was.
No. Maybe we will remember later.
So Mine's colonies producing not enough food. Let me just ask, how many farmers do you have, Misen?
It's above. I like it.
So...
Because before our colonies like only ever needed one farmer and
one farmer and a fisher, like usually a fisherman was enough in most cases even to take for the whole needs.
For our colonies we also just have one farmer, but we had 25 citizens.
One farmer, how many citizens? Choo. And the X. Yep. 100 citizens and one farmer.
I got the feeling we have to increase food consumption even.
You're asking the problem is one farmer can't produce enough. Maybe you gotta get another.
Yeah.
So we could even say that's like that he got so far without running into this problem is almost a problem
exactly.
Already.
It's like we got quite a few food buildings actually with herders and such. And then he has one with farmer. 100 citizens.
Yeah, and usually the herders are not highly efficient. Like
but they provide some additional. The herders are like 1/4 or so of a farmer, I'd say.
Hey,
fishing is a lot usually as well.
Not like a healthy diet consists of 90% meat and 10% veggies and grains. Jim. It's more the other way around, realistically.
Yeah. I read some interesting dietary studies or so someday, where they could tell what like what the species should eat based on their like jaw bone structure
Ah, yes.
and their teeth and such. They pretty much looked at that and could tell how their dietary would look like. And I think for humans and apes it was like 15% meat or something, or 10% and rest vegetarian.
Yes. And then it's like the meat source is not red meat even. It is
It's just
ants
protein
and
source.
little animals because our jaw is
Yeah.
definitely not made for anything bigger than that.
No.
No, but even our stomach is much closer to an herbivore than an omnivore. I'm not talking about cow herbivores, but general
Yeah, we
herbivores.
can't eat grass yet.
Yeah, grass and these kinds of things we can process, but it's not all herbivores that can process grass as well.
Yeah. I mean, grass itself is kind of hard to process. That's why cows have to do it multiple times.
And that's why they have so many stomachs as well, exactly.
Yeah. So maybe it's not the optimal food.
Yeah, but our intestine is also much smaller because of our cooking skills, basically. That's why they often say actually humans are neither herbivore nor omnivore nor herbivore. We're cookivores.
Cookie.
Cook.
Yeah.
I think they say cook. Like it's like the Latin word, not the English cook. It's just similar.
Yeah.
um,
But yeah, it kind of makes sense.
because our this was one of the main things that allowed us to advance in our brains, because we could eating cooked food would require significant, like pre-processed food basically requires significantly less brain power, we have significant less energy, so we can have shorter intestines and then we can put more energy towards our brains.
Yeah.
Now, not to say that our stomach is so close to an herbivore. It's closer to an herbivore than to a carnivore. Like, we can't process raw meat. It would just... There we go. Depends on how the quantity of potatoes, like 100 potatoes, not. Those roses are actually nice. Yes, good idea. I'm going to take a few of those roses with me. What is that here? I'll take those rose bushes. Yeah, again those phantoms. Here we go. Phantoms. Go off. So I'm going to get a few more of those. Oh, fine. I'm going to search more clay. And we can go back. General studies also had, I think, not a long time ago, adjusted that we should have around 200 grams of meat per week. Ouch. I think we're fine now, aren't we? Kind of getting lazy. Yeah, usually a mixed set of food is good for the citizens. Especially if we one day implement mechanics to provide them mixed diets instead of single type diets. More clay for me.
What is my builder actually doing?
Here. I gotta get up.
Still building a citizen, huh?
Boom, boom, boom. Ah.
That's fine.
And I still think we should reduce the stack timer to 10 seconds. There's no reason for it to be 30.
There is some timing issues when it gets too long. I remember that I set it high intentionally back then.
Like nowadays that we got like several. I get initially when we only had like 2-3 stuck faces, it would then relatively quickly, having it short, it can relatively quickly rage through them and might like start teleporting early and these kinds of things. I get that, but that's why
I had stuck faces back then as well.
But only the first phase should be relatively
there
safe.
were some phases before.
I've never played Valheim to be. I do not have the time to play it either.
Oh yeah, Valheim is a new hyped survival thingy where you can spend 3 hours to align some logs and get some house basically.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to die off in a few months ago when the hype goes down.
It's just one of these hyped things.
Because all the
like
time
advertised a lot, but not a lot of content.
It's like people enter and then it's like after the initial hype goes down, less people are interested in it and there's not a lot more to do anymore.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that type of game.
I mean, what keeps Minecraft alive are mods. I would say mods, and then on the other, that is like Java Edition, which is the oldest. I think it's going to be relatively interesting in the future when Minecraft is around longer on the other editions. Like at the moment, on most like on the Xbox, etc. Minecraft is not that long around compared to Java Edition, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of new people are entering, so I think a lot of the old people are probably like slowly getting saturated. So Minecraft already notices that because that's why they have all those extra store things. But eventually the thing will cool down, right?
Yeah, I think so as well.
And then again, like the Java Edition is the one longest around, and it's still very steady because of modding, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Minecraft is the model train set for the computer crowd. Oopsie. I think we're fine now. Death Colony Overworld. Oh, relatively interesting when I was reading through the Minecraft terms of service. Relatively interesting that you can't have you can't make recordings of Minecraft that are only accessible for paid users. Did you know that?
No, interesting.
All content you make has to be like has to be accessible for other players, for everyone on some form. Maybe streams can kind of avoid it by like it was freely accessible for everyone to watch and now it's not anymore. But it's still probably borderline. But what's also interesting is that they have those classic clauses in there as well. That's like, okay, you can film Minecraft and everything, but everything you do we can use if we want to. So it also means like, okay, you can make YouTube videos, etc. But if we want, we can use it as promotional material for Minecraft as much as we want to. Yeah, all your bases belong to us.
Yeah, so basically, if you make something that's really good, then they are going to take it.
Yeah. To be fair, I didn't see a similar clause one for modding.
Oh, interesting.
The mod, like, at least as far as I read, maybe they mean to include like the upper clause includes the lower one or something like that. But as it seems, the modding thing did not include that.
Interesting.
Some more sand.
Maybe that's why they made villagers instead of Minecolonies with 113.
I mean, art they couldn't take, but code is a. They should have really taken our code. Their code really sucks.
Could have only been better.
And honestly, it's like even if they had taken our code, I think it would just mean less lag, and they would still suck because they would still change some things to make it suck.
Yeah.
Chin chin chin. I think we're fine here. So what did I guard tower? Okay, you're requesting shingles, right? PPP. Okay, the bricks are slowly coming out of here. Do I have 2 ovens running? Yes, we do. Not a whole lot, to be fair. Gotta teleport up and check for my colony. Not upper level. The colony here. I think we do have SNAD. I think we do have that. I'm going to check on the builder here. So what was it? 36 CN clay acacia and 5 CN clay shingle slab. Acacia it is, right? Yes. I'm going to go to the warehouse, get some acacia wood. And then I will return to the ship. Acacia, acacia, acacia. Acacia. 360. Here we are. I'm going to take 2 stacks of that. Then to the ship, yes. Is it acacia? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, to be honest.
Not sure. Acacia, maybe?
Acacia? Acacia? I always say acacia, but I'm not 100% set on it, to be honest. I'm open to corrections.
Yeah, but acacia sounds right.
I have some sticks already, nice. So I'm going to take a few of these. Now I need cyan. That is green. And that is blue. So I need 10 of that. Here. Here. And now I got still some left for the slabs. That should be enough for now, of the slabs at least. Yep, that should be for now. That should be enough for now. I will be making more in the meanwhile. Ah, what's the occasion? So I was right with the pronunciation on that at least. Yay! Okay, let's get some. Gotta get some of this cactus. Oh, nice! The miner made it down here. Ouchie.
Yeah, he got down pretty far, noticed that as well.
Yeah, I made it here next to our ship actually, nice. Going to have to look into what he's up to currently. I'm not having him mine currently yet because we don't have the like I'm not actually taking care of it actively because we are still missing the research for not going on fire. You know what, I thought actually it's quite useful to have the miner mine on the lowest and on the highest level. Have you thought about on the highest level it has the better ores, and at the lowest it has a chance to find netherite. That's actually a trade-off to consider.
Well, normally in the nether you don't have ores, right?
Yes.
So normally the lowest makes sense.
Normally the lowest, it depends on the lowest, it has a significantly higher chance to find lava as well.
Actually, I think the lowest is below the lava level.
Yes, but there's
Nether
still...
usually has like 15 blocks or so.
on the
100.
lowest?
I think so.
I
Like
still...
remember when you were searching for this netherite stuff?
True, I think it has only the occasional lava in it as well.
Yeah. So if he gets past it, then he's kind of fine and can find the expensive stuff.
So we got Dev Colony, not upper level, Eastern Builder. We go to the warehouse and drop off all the shingles we've made. Shingle, shingle, shingle.
But I guess we will need to adjust our miner anyways with 117.
Hi, Zed Horizon. Yes, I did think, I did give a bunch of thought about it. There was like the discussion on Forgecraft, and I thought actually, I think like now in the newest version, if you mine the ore, you don't get the ore anymore, right?
Mm.
You get like fortune-based drops for iron and gold, etc. as well. Now the idea I had actually was we can actually, that gives us the opportunity to balance us 100% vanilla. If we have the miners silk touch those blocks automatically, and then in the smelter we make sure that the duplication level or duplication and triplication level corresponds to like fortune enchantments, kinda. We will always be like balanced around vanilla, like up to fortune.
Yeah, with vanilla's duplication.
Yes. Yeah, we have seeds enabled.
I'm
here.
not even sure why they added it, but yeah.
Why they added it? Not sure either, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like, do you want people to move less and find more stuff at the same place? I thought you wanted more exploration. Because that's what Mojang was saying as well.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that was a different team.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Maybe they want to make ores more rare or something like this. Maybe they want to put ores mostly in caves as well instead of into normal walls as well. Although I don't think
that
so.
as well, but in the snapshot we saw, they were always in the walls, right?
They were just normally distributed, right? Maybe that wasn't coded yet. Hi there, Obsidian Mini Swords. How is the?
I
how
mean,
is
it
hell?
would be cool if it would be only in caves, because then you get much nicer progression.
Yes.
Because then you actually have to venture into caves to get your very valuable stuff.
How is hell? Hell is hot. Chip, chip,
Yes,
chip.
always hot.
Huh? I don't have enough potatoes to hire you. That's disappointing.
Check our cook, he always has some.
Let me see if I can hire. That one was kind of sucked anyway.
Okay, then Don't ignore it.
Let me check another one. So I don't. I'm not sure. It's like the thing of Mojang is always. I am 100% sure that there's no such thing as a grand plan.
Yeah.
So it can't just be like random. Like, hey, wouldn't it be cool? Like mods have a lot of ore duplication, so we kinda.
Mods do that, and many people use it, so we do it too, like
Yes.
backpacks, right?
Basically that. They have now modders among them that.
Yeah. I think they've been taking in quite some modders.
Yeah, I think there are quite some modders working at
Which
Mojang.
might not always be turning out to their best, because modders are more often players than game designers. So
Yeah, I think yeah, the main problem is always with Mojang is I think management completely sucks.
with
Like there's
management, you have some people running around in creeper costumes.
there's like a complete lack of management, I have a feeling.
Yeah. Or that they like totally separate each food feature by different teams and don't coordinate them at all.
Yeah, as always, everything we say is never a critique of developers at Mojang, because they can also only do what they're told to do, and they can also only like, okay, let's try to hotfix this or something like this, but we're not allowed to focus time on certain things. So our criticism is always directly directed at management. Jun, jun, jun. It's because like it's really hard. There's like they're obviously hiring people that are decent developers. So the problem really is that they're not giving the developers the time or tools to work on those things sufficiently. The company doesn't prioritize those things, which is again is going to eventually bite them as well in the butt, especially in those other editions where there's much less content and like setting up a lot of servers. I know that Bedrock also sucks. The servers are a little bit better than my Java servers, but they're still like paper level servers level basically. So it's still yeah at best. I'm going to make. Did my builders? Yes, my builder started. Nice. I'm going to make more of those shingles. To kinda have those. Like this. Let's make a bunch of more of those slabs as well. Let's do all the slabs. And then we can do more stairs. Here we go. We even have some left. Sticks. Oopsie. And that is always the case. If a game failed to deliver, you can be sure that developers told or try to tell the management that what they're doing sucks. You used to work at Microsoft and full-time and a contractor, and they always had adversarial relationships between different divisions. Yes, that's very common in big companies, especially like when people feel like there are risks of losing jobs. Usually it gets more divided even. Obviously for understandable reasons. Okay, some more of these. Okay, let me get some more see and die. I have 3 more, that's all. Yeah. I can make 2 of that, so I have at least those gun. And then 1 of that. Just need 4 more. Don't have 4 green dye somewhere? Anywhere?
We might have some cactus somewhere.
Is there another way to make green dye in this pack? Horseweed.
Yeah, some dye is really hard to get, like black dye is super terrible as well.
Do we have some horseweed by chance? We do not have that.
We just need to add our economy upgrade and then we can get stuff much easier.
Yes. Economy is going to be a nice game changer, definitely.
Yeah.
Did you know that if you click with a dye, a sign, it colors the text green? And you lose the dye, which kind of sucks because you can make text green without dye. Who invented it? Why? Why? I can't do this. I can't get this for free. I don't have to do that. Come on.
That's funny.
I lost 1 dye because of that. I'm not disappointed. Okay, Eastern Builders is going to drop off what I have here. Oopsie. We might have some cactus in here. Might we? Cactus 7. Nah, a little bit too lazy. So I'm going to drop off the rest here. This is quite some material for them to work with as well. How are we? Waiting for a bow still. Yeah, companies are slowly noticing that neither competition nor money is something that motivates people actually. It rather motivates people to do sketchy stuff to keep their job rather than trying to do productive stuff. Sketchy stuff like trying to be the only one knowing a certain thing, etc. We can set up rails, for example. 64 rails. I need to check for that. Yeah, satisfaction and like working as a team towards a goal. These kinds of things motivate people significantly more. So I wanted to get some rails. That is one thing. Archery unlock. Yeah, maybe. I'm going to take 64 of this. So only technology is left. Where's the end, no memory aid, no sieving, hot boots here. Yes, 16 iron and 32 leather. We can do it finally. 16 iron, do I have that? No. I'm going to go downstairs, get the leather. Hey, Google did a study on that a while back and also came to that conclusion. That's why a lot of those Google inventions were actually created by Google employees in this free time once a week they have to do whatever they want to do. Which is also the time where apparently the most bug fixes and things like that happen. Surprise. Maybe what else was? What was the other research I wanted to do? Rails. Do we have rails here?
There's our rails.
36. I was sure that we have in some chest maybe a bunch of rails. No. 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 Yes, but you see, for example, people doing modding just for the satisfaction of it, being significantly more productive than people who at Mojang. Here 64. I think we're fine now. We go to the Eastern Builder.
I wonder how long Mojang took to like develop some backpack items.
I think they're not even yet in the snapshot, are they?
Not sure. Might not be.
I think the backpack items are not in the snapshot yet, but that's... I'm not sure.
I didn't see any yet.
I have not seen anyone talking about them yet, so...
Yeah.
I have not played them yet, but yes. They're still making meetings about it. Okay, which colors?
Green.
I want yellow. Okay, but which green and which yellow?
Good question. Let's meet next month again.
I think we should make a brainstorming session and a scrum table. And then do some team dynamics to figure that out. Let me actually check how the miner is doing.
Oh, God just killed some zombified piglin here. Good job, God.
But then where did it come from? Nay.
Wondered as well. I just hit him attacking our group.
Oh, customer focus panel. We did forget the customer focus panel. And make some stories. We need stories.
Oh, right, stories. And maybe put stuff we are doing into little books, since we have so much time.
He's needing a diamond pickaxe. Oh, let me guess he found netherite down there. I'm going to check that out. Oh, I found out what was causing multi-piston issues. Someone renamed multi-block to multi-block with a B capitalized.
Who was that?
Meh. Oh wow, he's actually started here down. Oh, I am surprised that he still lives. He actually started mining down here. It actually has a bunch of side tunnels already. Surprisingly. Yay! We go to the Death Colony ship. I'm going to get some... We have a blacksmith, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so... Where's the black...
Is it not making any tools?
No, but it probably is, but it doesn't know how to make diamond tools, I think.
By the way, check if he knows some eggs recipes yet.
Axes? Okay.
Yeah.
So we did lose some
recipes. Our lumberjack waiting for one once.
Yep, we lost all the recipes in the bug.
Oh, true. Completely forgot that.
So, we want the default to be stone tools, I guess. No. Which... Now, what did I mess up here? Okay, that one is correct. No. Or do we want default to be iron tools? I think we want default to be iron tools because we're not producing cobble here. So iron pickaxe, iron axe, then diamond pickaxe. Then we need some shovel as well. Iron swords, shield. Okay, now to get the good wood. At least I know I can pause that with shift. Palm, lament, Nope, nope. Nightshade, Oak. Is oak really the best one to go with? Maybe I'm going to go with acacia. I know we have a lot of that. Here. Acacia planks. Then chainmail. Helmet. Body. And we started working already. Tasks. Not enough yet. But someone brought sticks here, so I guess the remaining stuff is going to be delivered soon. So I taught everything here. I have to reteach thing here at the stonemason as well. Only the default ones. Blackstone stairs are still here. Blackstone. Okay, we want to make blackstone slabs. Stairs we have already. But he's already crafting blackstone stairs relatively nicely. All the blackstone variants, basically. The cracked nut. The walls. Those are not. Then what else do we have of stone stuff we want to teach? I guess polished variants of the blocks. It's always a good idea. And then all the brick stuff probably as well. So stone brick slabs, normal brick slabs, those here, this one, yep, mossy, here we go, cracked one we can't, cracked one we can't, that one we can, nether bricks, go.
I serve with pleasure.
I think we're full now. Nope. No, no, no. Jin, jin, jin. What else do we have here of things? Brick wall. You never know when you're going to need a brick wall. Yes, they could get the polished ones down. And now I think they're stored. They are. Some blocks are exempted from being improved, basically.
Yeah.
And then maybe some quartz recipes as well.
Of course, you also lost all our like improved recipes.
And we didn't have any yet, I think.
Not sure, maybe for some.
Maybe one or two or so. Yeah. Okay, we are at the max number now. So now you know a lot of recipes.
Hey.
Who do we have over here? I think we don't have anyone working. What a stone smeltery. Teach recipes. What kind of recipes do you know about? None. Okay. Teach recipes. So we want probably to know how to make brick and nether brick. Those are like the very important ones. Yes. Tools and armor can all be improved. What else do we need to smelt? Stone. We want to smelt stone. I think that's fine for now. And we want to upgrade that probably also. Chim chim chim. Now we gotta go to the sawmill that also lost all the recipes.
Indeed.
But at least the bug is fixed and we found it. We found them. 99 little bugs in the code. Hunt one down. 103 bugs in the code. And like a bunch of long-standing bugs there. They weren't covered from one line. Oh, just, let's make this more efficient.
Access better and then suddenly everything went to hell. The hard part was that we couldn't just change back what I did
Oh, that's courier.
because it's better.
Yep. Here the courier, and that's the sawmill. Then, what do we have? Teach. Yeah, as I thought, the Crimson Hyphia stayed there. The recipe.
Oh, nice.
Chim chim chim. So, first of all, we probably do want all the warped type. So, warped Hyphia.
Yeah, warped is important.
Warped. Warped.
Warped things.
Warped. 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 And the warped door. I think we've got all of these now done. We probably also want to know that warp timber frames. I'm not sure which ones we might need. Now I do know we also need acacia stuff. And we do need acacia trapdoors very regularly. Maybe acacia stairs I've seen already as well. I think that's all. I've seen a lot of dark oak stuff. Ah, wrong. Yep. No. Now done, and then some stairs. No, other fence. Done. So when other things come up, we can still teach the additional recipes.
Yeah.
I hired someone to become the Fletcher and I didn't assign them. I guess they already went to some guard tower by now.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my builder to finish his hut finally. His citizen hut. Oh, he's
Here,
80%.
dark oak
Okay.
slabs and dark oak stairs. Just that I was talking about them.
So we should get some new citizens soon-ish.
My sawmill is run by a cow. Indeed, it is. Seeing the state of the world, I would say that the cow is probably more qualified to run it than a lot of people on this planet.
Might be.
He says without an ounce of sarcasm in his
I mean, if you like train it correctly, like you just need to condition it to do the same things as my daughters and such. So, might be.
Chum, chum, chum. There we started already. Nice. Someone started working directly on the stairs and finished them, and they're out for delivery. Huh? Does he know how to make sticks? Good question. Excellent question indeed. And the other thing he also already crafted. Yet it's Kevin. Darn it. We said we're not supposed to hire Kevins in this company here.
God damn it.
And sticks. Now they know sticks as well. Nice. Everything for the other guard tower level 4 is already scheduled for delivery. Things are getting nicely automated here. Beep deep doop. And guard tower level 4 look significantly better. They have an actual roof and stuff. Oh, Karen started on the stone smeltery. So basically we have like the two things, like we have a female Karen and a male Kevin. Let's not have the meat. Chick chick. Up we go. Well, looks actually quite interesting. Have to poopy. We do have to mine away a little bit on the outside there. Carl is the male version of Karen. I didn't know that Karen was the female version of Carl. I know that Carol. No, was it Carol? I think Carol comes from that as well.
But Karen and Carl? Then no, not
Karen? I didn't know that Karen was in that mix as well. I'm gonna have to do it another time, mine away here a little bit. Chip chip choo. COVID Karen and COVID Carl. I didn't know that there was that. Did I see today someone sent a video of like some rich people saying like, we got corona as well already, unfortunately, even though we were doing the maximum possible, but our cook brought corona. So wait, let me reiterate, like, okay. Everything you're doing, like you did everything to avoid getting corona, and having your cook take public transport to come to your house and cook for you is included in everything.
Yeah.
Come on. If they had died, that would warrant a Darwin Award. But it was life-threatening. Like, we need someone to cook. How do people get food? Wasn't there this one time when like Trump said that you need like your ID to buy things in a supermarket, just like showing that he obviously never went to a supermarket in his life, probably to buy something.
Yeah. But you don't need your IDs for buying in supermarket. That's weird.
I thought you need your ID to buy things in a supermarket. Let me see if I can hire or some. Yeah, I got the sign somewhere else already. Probably are going all straight to the barracks, to be honest. Oh, we need some orange banners.
Might be that the barracks is getting more.
Chim chim chim. I have to check, actually, do we have enough living housing to hire those people? Like, we should probably fill up the barracks first anyway, so that we're not getting unemployed people hiring for certain positions, even though they should be working in a military place.
We just completed one new house.
Yay! Let me check at the... I thought I had turned off actually hiring in the warehouse. Chim chim chim. Let me check on that. I need to make orange banners as well.
Did you got us some clay, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Because I need a lot of glazed terracotta in different colors now. It's awesome.
Oh, fun. What do we have? Okay, we have one empty level 1 barracks tower. No, we have one level 1 barracks tower with one archer here. And we have a second barracks tower level 2 with 2 archers. Oh, we have 3 builders?
Yeah. I put a new builder upstairs as well. I think. Was it upstairs?
I got
check.
Evelyn. I did break the bed by accident. I did indeed. I'm going to upgrade those barracks here as well.
Our upstairs area has its own builder as well.
Not the multi-piston, no.
So we do have 3 builders actually.
We gotta build here the other one as well. So Evelyn will do a lot of barracks work next. Upgrading those towers to 3 level 3 towers.
Yeah.
On level 4 we have to wait for the structurize update. Because there are multi-pistons needed. And someone broke them. Someone broke them. It wasn't me.
Who renamed it? Not me.
It wasn't
Maybe
me.
Shadow.
Chin chin chin. Death Colony ship.
But yeah, it's not a good idea to rename block IDs. That's
Not
what I've been saying.
Not a good idea. Orange banners. We're out of orange wool. This is bad.
To patrons, if you happen to have a large stock of orange wool, you know where to find us.
Oh, we have some orange tulips. Make at least some 12 wool out of that to make another 2 banners. Chip chip chip. Need to deliver that.
Where did you actually put the clay into?
It's in the thing where it's cooking. It's like in progress cooking at the moment, the clay.
Yeah.
We have to deliver those banners to the warehouse, including the diamonds I want to deliver there to make the diamond pickaxe. Chim. So, putting this in here. Nope. Nope. Yes. And this in here.
Oh, I'm going to save some clay then. Because after you make bricks, you can't make terracotta out of it.
Yeah. We should probably save some bricks on the upper. And I put everything to smelt there.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
And other...
Yeah, I saved 6 stacks now.
There was another nasty Mr. Piglin. Around.
No one likes those.
I believe I found the place where they spawned. There's like a little area here in the hut where there's a chance for them to spawn outside of it. Here they can spawn. This is all warped forest. Here's more glowstone gardens. That should be enough. And on the roof it shouldn't be able to spawn, so I think that was probably the place they were spawning.
Yeah, quite possible.
Because inside it should be all safe. Maybe just going to be triple safe, going to place a few more torches inside. But we should be overly safe here. Should be fine. Done that. Those are being delivered, and then we're going to have our second level 4 guard tower. Which one did I upgrade for that, by the way? Was it the one outside here, or was it one downstairs? No, it was not the one outside here. I could probably do a level 4 out of this here as well while I'm on it. Upgrade. Done. Doo-doo-doo. Ah, that's this one here. Ah, here it is. The mineshaft tunnels also have spawn points. Yeah, that can happen. But I don't think that is no real problem. So now you can assign a guard to it. Should be overly most of the time is fine. And here and there someone dying. It's part of life. All the ores are on. I absolutely love those tab pages. It's so much more comfortable to switch between than the arrow buttons.
Yeah, for sure. Just UI, their like layout is a bit messy still.
As some HUDs also have both pages still, and being able to see the task list in all buildings is also a nice thing to have.
Yeah.
Tasks.
I'd kind of like if our like tabs would be a bit more like attached to a more backwards page of the UI kind of. Because at the moment it always looks like you have all activated.
Ah, yes. For that I need to finish that. So can I move the navigation in front in the back nicely, and then have one item and render in front.
Yeah.
No, not coal. Yeah. On the right lock here.
I mean, we could alternatively also just have two icons, one with a border and one without.
Also, but a border would be weird as well.
Well, it depends on the placement, right?
Yes. I'm going to have to change my text size so I can see the guard setting. Yeah. I have to go and I have to kick Nightenham in the butt so he fixes the scaling issues.
Yeah. Remember the good times where we didn't have that? I was fine with that.
And we need an iron set here. Meh.
I'm not entirely sure why we even needed scaling, but fine.
The main problem is that he doesn't have a computer that is able to scale so high. So he has difficulties reproducing it, basically. As GUI 3, 4 and 3 should be fine as long as it's not above 6, it should still work. If it is under 6 and it doesn't work, then that is a bug. Oh, we have a bunch of iron ore here, maybe I can put in the warehouse. What else? What did I want to do here? There's something I wanted to do. That's something I came down here for. And then I forgot what I came down here for. Ah, iron armor. That was it. That nasty stuff.
Don't we have some cool steel armor also?
Nah, but it's because we need the iron armor for this darn...
yeah. Barracks tower.
For the tower. No, for the normal guard tower.
Okay. Yes.
And...
always the same.
Yeah. There's this darn mod that doesn't allow to make those things easily. Because, yeah. I'm going to teach. Let me see. Dev colony.
Yeah, I can't even use chain for it.
Nope. Let me see if I can get someone here to be the Fletcher.
I serve with pleasure.
So I need... nope.
But we should have some iron nowadays, I think.
Iron we have way...
Some leather I meant.
No, the problem is that for leather we need the Fletcher to make it, and we don't have...
Yeah, to autocraft it, yeah.
To autocraft it, yep. And we don't have Fletcher at the moment.
You could likely fire our third builder upstairs. He isn't doing much anything at the moment.
I'm going to hire someone. Chip. And I'm going to this time I'm going to turn off automatic hiring. Wait, wrong place to turn it off. Town hall. Gym hiring automatic manual. Is it you? No, you want books. Not so bad either. 22 books is not the worst. Let's see if I can still find a guy who wants.
Thanks to Structurize, we have 2 pages of black terracotta blocks.
I serve with pleasure.
Yes, here.
In JI.
And we go now quickly down to the Fletcher. Doom 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 doom.
Do we have any black color?
Don't we have anything for black? We should have something.
Oh, we have some black roses. Okay.
Here. Even a relatively decent worker. So now teach. Leather armor.
Okay, Odd just killed his chair, it seems.
Boom, boom, boom. And now I go upstairs. And I directly teach the other armor as well. Odd, you're not supposed to kill your chair. Those are expensive. I know that because I recently bought one. They're really expensive.
Yeah.
Decent chair for the computer. And here the blacksmith. Teach recipe. Iron armor. Let's see if that works actually. Yeah, that works great. List of recipes. Now it has all the iron armor stuff as well. So now those should be going. Let me see if I can. Can the Fletcher do item frames? Or is the sawmill item frames? Now that is actually a good question.
Might be both.
Choop.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it.
Some lag. Teach recipe. Item frame. Nope. Not possible. Oh, we have a composter finally. So the other worker I had hired was assigned to be a composter. That's good.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Didn't we have one for a while now?
No, I think one died a while ago.
Ah, that might be that one died.
Beep, beep, bim, beep, beep, bim.
We likely also should get a builder for the downstairs area as well.
Maybe.
I think building stuff in other areas is very slow since they need to walk back and forth so much.
File the bug on Structurize side though, not on Minecolonies side. Because the UI stuff is on the Structurize side. I want to go to the sawmill, darn it, and not through the blacksmith. Let me see if the sawmill is responsible then for the item frame. The Fletcher wasn't. Here we go. The sick guard over here. Item frame. You know what I'm really enjoying? How the incentive of having people sleep enough, let the citizens sleep, actually just really works. Just having it them complain in the UI has players just, okay, I'm going to wait for them to get to sleep. Like automatically without having to read anything.
Nothing, but you just got the complaint in the UI and people are listening to it. It's like the guard tower thingy as well. Like Daya was getting guard towers when he didn't need any since he killed everything himself.
Just because they're complaining, exactly.
It's kinda a nice way to teach the player how a colony functions nicely.
Is that the one you meant?
Yeah.
So, that's a missing button. Okay. Strangely enough, though, Okay, still. Do you have? Okay, they are being crafted. They're in the queue to be crafted nicely. Nice. Awaiting materials. I love those new overlays. First in queue, awaiting materials, sixth in queue. It's just so useful to know, okay, now this is going to take a while, or this is going to be relatively fast. So, with almost an hour and a half going here, and I will be getting dinner relatively soon, I believe. I will be starting to prepare dinner relatively soon. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, everyone. We will be streaming tomorrow again. I would say Mineshaft, we said Mineshaft and Monster is tomorrow again, so don't forget tuning in tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thanks for everyone for engaging a chat with us. So that means everyone, John. Thanks, John. If you want to support our project, consider signing up on Patreon. As many said many times, it's basically the only income source we have, so we are highly grateful for that. Thanks everyone for tuning in for today. Thanks Sam for being here with us as well, always. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.
Good night.